Who has been appointed as the Vice Chief of the Air Staff of the Indian Air Force? Correct option is B. Air Marshal Ashutosh Dikshit. What is India's rank in the 2026 Global Peace Index? Correct option is C. 127th. Which site of Uttar Pradesh has been officially designated as India's 100th Ramsar site in June? Correct option is A. Jai Prakash Narayan Bird Sanctuary. Who won the 2026 French Open Women's Singles title? Correct option is D. Mir Andriva. What is the official theme of World Environment Day 2026? Correct option is C. Inspired by nature for climate for our future. Which country won the men's Hockey Under-18 Asia Cup 2026 title? Correct option is B. India. Where was the 16th edition of the Joint Special Forces exercise Vajra Praher 2026 conducted? Correct option is B. Baklo, Himachal Pradesh. Which country became India's largest supplier of LPG? Correct option is D. United States. Which state topped in the 2026 Khelo India Tribal Games? Correct option is D. Karnataka. Which Indian state recently created India's first dedicated AI ministry at the cabinet level? Correct option is C. Kerala. Who was sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu in 10th May? Correct option is A. Joseph Vijay. Which intermediate-range ballistic missile was successfully tested by the DRDO? Correct option is B. Agni-3. What is the newly proposed base year for India's GDP and IIP? Correct option is C. 2022-23. Who was sworn in as the 12th woman judge of the Supreme Court of India in June? Correct option is B. Justice V. Mohana. On which date is World Earth Day observed every year? Correct option is A. On 22nd April. Who has taken additional charge as the Chief Executive Officer of Niti Aayog in February? Correct option is D. Nidhi Chibba. Who is the editor of the book When Audit Matters, CAG Interventions That Made a Difference? Correct option is C. Vinod Rai. Which expressway was inaugurated by PM Narendra Modi that connect Meerut to Prayagraj? Correct option is C. Ganga Expressway. Which state has become the top-performing state under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana 2.0? Correct option is A. Odisha. Who has been appointed as the next Chief of the Naval Staff or Navy Chief? Correct option is A. Krishna Swaminathan. Where was the Road Radar initiative officially launched to strengthen monitoring of air pollution? Correct option is C. Delhi. Which country has been nominated as the chair of the Common Criteria Development Board for 2026 to 2028? Correct option is B. India. Where is the Indian Army's multinational military exercise Prati 2026 being held? Correct option is B. Umroi, Meghalaya. What is the name of the mission launched to promote Assam's famous Muga silk sector? Correct option is D. Mission Senajori. The Union Cabinet has extended the Jal Jeevan Mission until which year? Correct option is C. December 2028. Which leader was officially sworn in for a 7th term as the President of Uganda in May? Correct option is A. Yoweri Museveni. Which European Union country became the first to eliminate mother-to-child transmission of HIV and syphilis? Correct option is D. Denmark. Who has been conferred with the MS Swaminathan Award for 2026? Correct option is B. Srinivasa Rao. Which organization developed the Pragya AI-based satellite imaging system? Correct option is D. DRDO. Which country topped the medal table at the ISSF Junior World Cup 2026 held in Cairo? Correct option is C. India. Which movement was launched by tribal women in Madhya Pradesh against the Ken-Betwa Link project? Correct option is A. Chita Andolan. Exercise Dostalik 2026 is a joint military exercise conducted between India and which country? Correct option is D. Uzbekistan. What is primarily associated with Digipin, the digital addressing system recently rolled out by India Post? Correct option is B. A geocoded digital addressing grid to pinpoint exact locations. Which legendary playback singer, honored with the Padma Vibhushan in 2008, passed away in April? Correct option is B. Asha Bhosle. Where was India's first operational PM Mitra Park inaugurated? Correct option is A. Warangal, Telangana. Which organization has developed Asia's first 3D printed Mars radiation shield? Correct option is C. Aka Space Studio. What is the total corpus approved by the Government of India for the Startup India Fund of Funds 2.0? Correct option is B. 10,000 crore rupees. Who won the mains singles title at the 2026 Monte Carlo Masters? Correct option is C. Jannik Sinha. 9 cheetahs from Botswana were recently released into quarantine enclosures at which Indian National Park? Correct option is D. Kuno National Park. Which city will host the inaugural Bharat Steel 2026 summit in April? Correct option is A. New Delhi. Tamil Nadu's first dark sky park has been established at which place? Correct option is A. Kolli Hills. Who has been appointed as the new Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh in March? Correct option is D. Vinay Kumar Saxena. When did the Promotion and Regulation of Online Gaming Rules 2026 officially come into force in India? Correct option is C. On 1st May 2026. Which state government launched the country's first integrated Divyang Sahayak portal for differently abled people? Correct option is B. Maharashtra. India's first riverine lighthouse project will be commissioned on which national waterway? Correct option is B. National Waterway 2. Which state is home to the Debrigad Wildlife Sanctuary, host of the Indian Bison Fest? Correct option is D. Odisha. Who was the chief guest at the 11th edition of the Raisina Dialogue held in New Delhi in March? Correct option is C. Alexander Stubb. Who became the first Kashmiri woman to be appointed Superintendent of Central Jail Srinagar in March? Correct option is A. Sabha Shaul. Who recently became the 93rd Chess Grandmaster of India in 2026? Correct option is C. Arav Dengla. Who introduced an offline photo upload facility in its e-crop registration app to help farmers with limited internet connectivity? Correct option is B. Maharashtra. Recently, the first ever consignment of GI-tagged Kirby Anglong ginger was exported to London from which Indian state? Correct option is B. Assam. Which Indian state government launched Project Hanuman to mitigate human-wildlife conflict? Correct option is C. Andhra Pradesh. The Hatti Risala festival, which recently completed 138 years of tradition, is celebrated in which state of India? Correct option is D. Maharashtra. Who has been appointed as the new governor of West Bengal in March ahead of the assembly elections? Correct option is C. R. N. Ravi. What is the new effective import duty rate on gold and silver in India? Correct option is C, 15%. Which institution partnered with the Ministry of Education to develop the Sathi portal? Correct option is A, IIT Kanpur. Recently, the Ashmolean Museum of the University of Oxford agreed to return a 16th century bronze statue of which saint to India? Correct option is A, Saint Thirumankai Alva. Who has been appointed as the Chief Minister of Puducherry for a record 5th term? Correct option is B, N. Rangasamy. Which country approved the world's first stem cell therapy for Parkinson's disease in March? Correct option is A, Japan. Who became the youngest Indian to reach 4,000 runs in IPL history in April? Correct option is C, Shubman Gill. World Consumer Rights Day is observed every year on which date? Correct option is B, on 15th March. Under which article of the Constitution has the Union Cabinet approved the proposal to alter the name of Kerala to Kerala? Correct option is C, Article 3. The Maharashtra government signed MOU with companies from which country to modernize Sassoon Dock in Mumbai? Correct option is D, Finland. Who became the first person in Assam to receive Indian citizenship under the Citizenship Amendment Act? Correct option is B, Depali Das. Which team secured the first position in the Khelo India Winter Games 2026 medal tally? Correct option is A, Indian Army. Which highest honor was awarded to Prime Minister Narendra Modi by the Parliament of Israel? Correct option is B, Speaker of the Knesset medal. Where was the 10th Meezing Youth Festival organized? Correct option is D, Assam. Who was awarded the Grammy Award 2026 in the Best Audiobook, Narration and Storytelling Recording category? Correct option is B, Dalai Lama. Who has been appointed as India's next High Commissioner to Bangladesh in April? Correct option is C, Dinesh Trivedi. According to the RBI data, what was the total value of India's foreign exchange reserves for the week ended 27th February? Correct option is C, $728.49 billion. Which state has become the largest contributor to renewable energy in India? Correct option is A, Gujarat. On which date is National Science Day 2026 celebrated? Correct option is A, on 28th February. Which Indian origin scientist was honored with the Crawford Prize 2026? Correct option is B, Veerbhadran Ramanathan. The Peniya River water dispute is between which two states? Correct option is A, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Who became the first woman appointed as a board member of the Airports Authority of India? Correct option is A, Nivedita Dubey. In February, which country banned social media at the national level for children under the age of 16? Correct option is C, Spain. Which state topped the Panchayat Advancement Index 2.0? Correct option is B, Tripura. Which is the first district in India to achieve 100% insurance coverage? Correct option is D, Alwar, Rajasthan. India won the SAFF Under-19 Women's Championship 2026 by defeating which team? Correct option is D, Bangladesh. Who is the first female Prime Minister in Japan's history by winning a majority in a general election? Correct option is A, Sane Takaichi. According to the Basic Animal Husbandry Statistics 2024-25, which state is the highest producer of wool in India? Correct option is D, Rajasthan. Which team won the Women's Premier League 2026 title? Correct option is D. Royal Challengers Bengaluru. For the 2026 to 27 season, the Union Cabinet approved an increase in the MSP of how many Kharif crops? Correct option is B. 14 crops. Who has been appointed as the new Chief of Defence Staff of India? Correct option is D. N.S. Raja Subramani. India's first private medical museum was recently inaugurated in which city? Correct option is B. Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. What is India's rank in the Network Readiness Index 2025? Correct option is B. 45th. When is World Cancer Day observed every year? Correct option is D. On 4th February. Who was recently sworn in as the new Prime Minister of Iraq in May? Correct option is C. Ali Faleh Kadhim. What is the name of India's first orbital data center satellite being developed by Pixel and Sarvam AI? Correct option is D. Pathfinder. Which city is the host of the 4th India-Africa Forum Summit in 2026? Correct option is D. New Delhi. What is the primary objective of the One Case, One Data initiative launched by the Supreme Court of India? Correct option is A. To integrate judicial case data into a unified digital system. According to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index 2026, who has replaced Mukesh Ambani as the richest person in Asia? Correct option is B. Gautam Adani. Who was sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Bihar on 15th April? Correct option is C. Samrat Chaudhary. Which rover is said to be launched by European Space Agency and NASA to Mars in 2028? Correct option is D. Rosalind Franklin. Who is the author of the book The Curious and the Classified, Unearthing Military Myths and Mysteries? Correct option is B. General Manoj Mukund Narvane. When is World Football Day celebrated every year? Correct option is B. On 25th May. Which city has been officially declared the sole and permanent capital of Andhra Pradesh? Correct option is D. Amravati. Rongali Bihu is primarily celebrated in which Indian state? Correct option is A. Assam. Who has become India's first openly queer member of parliament after taking oath in the Rajya Sabha in April? Correct option is B. Menka Guruswamy. What is the total projected expenditure by the government for the financial year 2026 to 27? Correct option is B. 53.5 lakh crore. Which country is said to be directly connected to the Gujarat coast via the proposed deep-sea subsea gas pipeline? Correct option is A. Oman. Who has been appointed as the President of the Confederation of Indian Industry for the 2026 to 27 term? Correct option is C. R. Mukundan. National Women's Day is celebrated every year in India on which date? Correct option is A. On 13th February. Who was sworn in as the Chief Minister of West Bengal on 9th May? Correct option is C. Suvendu Adhikari. Who became the second Indian tennis player to enter the top 20 in the ATP Men's Doubles rankings? Correct option is D. Yuki Bhambari. Which state government recently announced the formation of the Singapin Special Task Force dedicated to women's safety? Correct option is D. Tamil Nadu.